Salut, sunt eu, un haiduc, și te rog, iubirea mea, primește fericirea.
Alo, alo, sunt eu, Picasso, ți-am dat bine și sunt voinic, dar să știi, nu-ți cer nimic. Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei, numai ei, chipul tău și dragostea din tei mi-amintesc de ochii tăi ei. Vrei să pleci, dar numai ei, numai ei,
Hello there, good people of the YouTubes and the Twitch. How are we doing on this Friday day? Thankfully, my internet has decided that we can, in fact, stream tonight, so far at least. So here we are. So how's everybody going? How's everybody going? How's everybody doing so far? I'm just watching my bitrate and staring at it, thinking that if I stare at it, it'll stay nice and constant, which seems to be working so far, at least. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? Yep. Apparently they're filming they're making like a sequel to Greyhound, and I think they're filming it on board the Kid 2 as well, so that'll be interesting to see how that comes out. I don't know if it's a sequel to the book, but apparently they are. So what is Brawls? Oh, it's tier 10? What's the format? 1v1. Ooh. Already on the right ship. Both Admiral packs, not with the price. So here's the thing, you don't have to buy the Admiral packs. Of course, the other GK. But anyway, yeah, no. You don't have to buy the Admiral packs for either ship, because they're for individual sale in the premium shop and the other stores on the premium shop website. So you can get the Kid for the Johnston for $83 and the Rhode Island for $150, which, I mean, like, it's still a ton of money. It just feels kind of weird when I'm having to go into the comments on like today's video or yesterday's video and be like, well, it's actually $83. And I said it in the video that you can buy it on the website for $83. And everyone's like, oh, I'm not paying $200 for it. But you don't pay $200 for it. It's $83. Still expensive. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of on Ouija for not having because the premium shop in game doesn't have just the dollar ships, right? You got to go to the website to get it. So I guess that is on them for not having it accessible in the game client, which is weird. Because it's like, yeah, if someone will buy it for $150, but they'll buy it for like $80, which I've had a couple people in today's comments go, oh, well, that's not that bad then, because that's about how much a tier 9 cost. But I don't know. I guess they have their reasons for doing that. Between the two lines, the Grozovo and DD players correctly. The Grozovo line has better AA and it's more torpedo focused. The Delny line is more run and gun focused, from my understanding. Because I've only gone up what was the Caballeros line when I went up it, but it's still the same idea. The Delny line is, you run around, use your speed, gun things down. Same for the Star Trek collab, yeah. That's next update, which is that Tuesday, Wednesday, coming up. So there's that. Which, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'd like to think the Enterprise is coming back in that collab in some way, shape, or form. Which a lot of people are going to want to get. So does he have the... Oh, I can't see his stats. It won't show me the bar stats anymore. So I need to see if he's at the 420s or the 406s. I got one of those too, bud. He has Lucians as well. Well, they're just coming by haphazards. I do have the unique upgrade, so my main battery is, well, incapacitated at this moment. The American CV line will give you a better idea of how to CV, so I would go up for the United States. Ow. Look at all the defended the cap ribbons I'm getting. He got lucky with those 2 double fires there. Dang, those 2 double fires got it for him. Wow. That was good, though. We're probably losing money on this, huh? No, we made 33,000 credits, fellas. Got another whirl. I wonder if you have the unique upgrade, too. Wisconsin Brawl, yeah. Okay, we'll do that next. I know Tasha Yar's voice actress, well, not voice actress, the actress that played her, Denise Crosby, is coming back for it. She mentioned that. The others, I don't know. I don't think they can afford Patrick Stewart. I don't know, but what it takes to get Arnold. But I don't know how expensive Arnold is, you know? From the unique upgrade, I say it's worth it. I released a video a week or 2 ago going over all the Battleship unique upgrades and the ones that I do think are worth it. So you can check that out. I go a little bit more in depth into it in that one, but I do think it's worth it, yes. What battleship line should I start with? The American battleships. They teach you how to battleship very well. Colorado and New Mexico is a bit of a rough point in the line, but once you get past the New Mexico and the Colorado, the line gets infinitely better. The North Carolina to Montana line, Montana portion of the line is wonderful. One second. Nick Cage would be a pretty interesting guy to work into the game somehow. I think he'd do it. I mean, he money, right? Oh, he's over there. So he's a stealthy GK, opening up with HE. That works apparently. That's gonna bounce. Yeah. He's just HE spamming. Does he have Lucians? He does have Lucians. Just gonna sell into each other? You're gonna eat the rear turrets here. You got a better trade there. Okay, we bounced a good chunk of that. There we go. This might be it for him. There we go. 300 and something 311 secondary hits though. That's pretty good. There we go. Now we made money. Alright, Wisconsin was requested in Brawls. That's... We'll see. I mean, I guess with the quick follow-up shots, if you can get it built up in time with the main battery shell hits, would be pretty funny. Along with the quick follow-up on the hill, and of course you get an Ohio instead of a GK this time. Someone asked me to do it, so here I am, doing it. It's just like 1/4 of two brothers. Yeah, that's what it is. I get Halsey from his campaign. One thing is that I don't know if you're going to be able to get the combat instructions up fast enough because we're probably only going to be able to use the forward 2 guns. I mean, maybe. It's possible. But the health disparity, I don't know. We get like 20,000 less HP than this Ohio's got. Broadside then bow, but I don't know if I want to show my broadside to an Ohio. Ship's kind of scary. Well, I guess we will get a broadside on it for a second. Well, alright, maybe we will get this. Screw Yo Spada. The idea would be, you know, if you can get it up, if you can get the combine instructions up. He just said on me. I just did it to him too. Okay, cool. Boy, I really need these forward guns to load. 5, 4, 3, 2. You just bounced most of that, buddy. 2, 1. Oh, okay. Maybe it is quite good. 6 citadels. Oh my god! Every shell out of the front turret citadel that man. All right. Look at me. I am the tier 10 battleship now. 7 citadels. Okay. Okay. Wow. I'm surprised. I did doubt. I did doubt. I am a believer now. My God, that was pretty good. What? Oh yeah, because GK's a premium. Yeah. All right, that worked. Let's try that again. Which I'm gonna get like a destroyer or something this time. Well, I think he was turning over, so I managed to get underneath. Well, I managed to get to his citadel. That's in Ohio again. Let's do it again. Is it the same guy or is it somebody else? Yeah, yeah, because that's what happened a lot. You'll get like the destroyer players that they won't fight you. They'll just like cap and just try to run. Basically, they won't actually sit there and fight you, which is really annoying. It's like, yeah, I mean, if you're going to bring a DD, you know, do some torpedo jousting or something, you know, rather than just play ring around the rosy around an island. I'm not going to tell him what I did to the last Ohio. Because I may not pull it off this time. But the Granigan and Friesen, they are great farmers. They're very scary if, like, you're on a smoke screen and you come across another destroyer. You can and will melt them. Can I edit my commander portrait? I don't think you can in the game. Maybe if you go into the files or something, you can do some funny things with it. If like you go into the files, like manipulate the files and stuff. But in game, no. There might be a mod for it. Who knows? There he is. Do we think it's going to happen again? I gotta get mad lucky with RNG again for that to happen, methinks. I mean, it might. Oh, there went my planes. Oh no. You just gonna go in for the ram? Oh, I don't know if we're not gonna have the turret depression. Hi, how's it going? Men, prepare to board. He is going to beach though. We're gonna have his stern to play with. That's a nice flat stern you got there, sir. I don't know if you can Citadel him through it. I mean, 28k is pretty good. We should be able to get our combat instructions up after this next salvo, I believe. Ooh. Come on, make the turn. If we can break contact, we might live. No, this is going to take us out. Nah, he knew what he was doing. If we would have been able to set it off with the stern, I think we would have got him, but we were not able to do that. Something else dumb we can use in tier 10 brawls. Yo, let's try Bungo. This is either going to be fantastic or terrible. I think through just the sheer weight of the broadside, we might have it. H45 coming to the game when? Isn't that Handover or is Handover H44? I think Handover's H44 actually, now that I sit here and contemplate it. Against a Conqueror. Now, the real problem is going to be, imagine being these AA gunners, and this is your station staring down the barrel of an 18-inch gun. Bungo is coded in not 32, it's coded in like 27, I think. Our max speed's like 28. Oh, I can't go 31 knots. Oh yeah, with the speed flag I can go 31 knots. Okay. Wait, I think I am, because the Conqueror goes... I am half a knot faster than the Conqueror. Now, if I can catch the Conqueror's broadside, I can delete him. We have 10 of these 18-inch guns. 13,005 is the maximum damage. That's 130,000 damage and change with one salvo, my dudes. That's more than a Conqueror's HP. Oh, and we have the, what is called High Precision Spotter. So we can have Deadeye on demand when we're driving by at point blank range. Well, I know he doesn't have any spotters or anything. I don't want to waste mine because I get the aiming buff, the dispersion buff with it. There he is. What's really bad is he has that short fuse AP that can chunk the crap out of us. Again, the key is, you know, we make him feel safe, where he doesn't think about using that heal of his. Ow. Apollo can't come into this this matchmaking, unfortunately. Right, here we go. Alakablam! There we go. One dead conqueror. 6 citadels. So only the 4 and 3 guns got citadels. The last 2 we didn't even need those. The power of Japanese engineering. Can we try it with Yodo? That'd be all. If we pull this off, this would be so funny. You know? I mean, what's its concealment? 7-9? That's... That it might be doable, especially with the smoke, you know? But we'd have to wait, like... We'd have to wait an eternity with the torpedoes to load, though. Unless we use the deep waters. We got... Yeah. Let's see if we can get it to work. It's got exhaust smoke. So, with the exhaust smoke, pop it and run at them. It's poison. Some of the hydro. Oh. Be a real funny matchmaker. What's the load time on these suckers? 62 seconds. Huh. So we're going to play the long game. Clear alpha. 24k though, so we only need 4 or 5. And there's 4 per side. Now, we can also practice the oldest and noblest of fighting techniques in Warships, and that is no armor, best armor. That poison from the ranges we're going to be at, those shells are just going to go right through us. I hope, at least. So, If we can jump him at close range, I think we got it. So, this mad plan could work, fellas. The thing is that, you know, I need at least 2 of these torpedo tubes loaded. It's going to take him a second to get him. We might be able to get 2 loaded before he even gets into the cap. Make him think we're like running into the cap. Got that. He's been coming from right there or right there. Oh, hi. Where are you going back to, plane? I think he's right here. He's right here or right here? Yep, I know where he's at. What did I... Oh! Oh, he's a lot closer than I thought! Hello, sir. Uh-oh, he's still alive. Stop breaking my ship. Oh, it worked. No armor, best armor, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, that was disgusting. Alright. We only made 53,000 credits. Oh, I love it. Should we try that with the Yodo? I mean, Yodo's gotta be... I mean, it's... Torps. 23? 23 alpha? I mean, maybe. The Consummate 11-2. No, that's not that great. Yeah, I guess we can try with the Yodo. Watch is it's gonna put me against like a heavy cruiser or something this time. Nope, it's Preußen again. Alright. How long does these take to load? 100 seconds, okay. We have 2 racks per side, yes. 3 racks per side. No, that's right, that's two racks per side. That's the spare torps in the middle. Yodo is its own thing. I mean, we're gonna see him before he sees us. The issue is going to be trying to close the distance before we get murdered. Wait, do they let subs in this? Can we take like a Gato? We are edging this island right here as far as our concealment goes. Oh, thank you, island. All shatters great. Now the arming range is a little bit further because we have those turning torpedoes. I got Hydro too, bud. Hey, no armor, best armor. Go. I do have hybrids. Okay, subs aren't allowed. Okay, we can't be that evil. Am I blind? Oh, right there. Got a small lynch next. I don't know how well Austin would work because you don't have the torpedo power there. I'm like, Smallness doesn't really have the torpedo power either, but we have the Smolensk AP, or really the Soviet AP. So CVs are allowed, but there's no good like secondary CV. Like if it was like tier 8 brawls, I 100% would be in a Graf Zeppelin right now. But unfortunately, it's not. Speak of the devil. Oh. Oh no, my deck armor. I thought that I didn't. I thought it was an audacious. Ooh. We about to play some Dance Dance Revolution here, guys. Someone just had to say CVs. Now we can kill him pretty good once we find him, but it's finding him. Oh, I know where he's at. See? That's not good. Might just want to take the caps and sit in my smoke screen. Surely my deck is going to get saturated, right? Before too long. I don't think those are Citadel hits. Right there. Yep, and look at all the money we lost on that. Ugh. I'll try it again. If we get on the CV again, then we're just going to dip out with trying the, Oh, it's just me and him and Q, huh? There's a BB and Q. It's thinking about it. Well, it's going to put the two battleships together and then put me and the CV together. Okay, it gave him one of it. Oh, be evil if it gave me a destroyer to play with. No, it's either going to be a cruiser or a battleship. A Schlieffen! Alright. See off on these torps? 14-4. That's not enough. Someone small. Let's get a move on. We'll have to make a good tier 10 American destroyer. They would have to give her some type of, like, improved heal because of what she did. I mean, it depends on, you know, what you do with it, right? Because any ship can be a good or a bad ship. It depends on what the devs decide to go with and how well it's balanced and all. Do they have Luchins? Every single dude I've ran across running in German BB in this mode has had Luchins, which I'm very proud of. It's a very, very good decision. Hey. Oh, smart. He's smart. Oh, no, we're dead. Yep. Nope, he's a smart one. He started selling away from us. Exactly what you should do. Alright, we're going to hop over to randoms now. Someone asked to see Handover, and after we just lost some money in Brawls, let's go ahead and lose some money in randoms, why don't we? There you are. Come forth, Luchins. How bad was a CV match? Well, I mean, it was a Molotov with AP bombs versus a light cruiser, the small inch, so pretty not good, I must say myself. Now, for the fellow who was asking about Handover earlier, I know you said like your thing is to grind to the Handover. Super ships by design they're meant to lose you credits. So, you know, like, the GK or the Preußen, you can still like make credits in a tier 10 game if you just have like a decent game. But super ships, you have to have like a really good game to make credits and be running credit bonuses. So it's not really a ship that you're meant to play all the time. It's kind of like you break it out every now and then for the funsies type of ship. Why do you auto purchase flags? Because I like running full flags. And typically, like when I'm playing, usually I can make enough credits running like green or blue economic bonuses to cover the cost to make profit on top of it. But when you're in Brawls and it's a smaller format, you only have one ship to do damage to, yeah, it doesn't really make it worthwhile. What more Fletchers do we need? You know, they're like one of the most widely produced warships of all time, so more. I always find funny why people complain that there's too many Fletchers in the game. It's like, well, yeah, there was like 250 something were built in real life, I think. So, yeah, there's going to be a bunch in game. I think the Mexican Navy used them until like the 2000s or something like that. Something ridiculous like that. Oh, they have a main. Hello, Michelangelo. They changed the sound of the Handover's guns. They're not the Shikishima's 20-inch gun sound effect anymore. Where did my sound settings change? Yeah, no, they're on Ultra. Huh. Well, see, the U.S. just got Johnston, Rhode Island, and we're getting Tennessee now out as well. So, I think we're going to see a little break from U.S. ships for some time. Still need New Jersey? Yeah. I mean, you don't want to spoil it all at once, right? You know, we just got the Wisconsin, so you know we can have a nice little time to enjoy the Wisconsin, and then we can get the New Jersey, right? Well, like right now, I'm not in any immediate danger of dying for why I'm holding my heals. I'm getting a faster reload time out of it. So why use it? And I think I could get a little bit more out of it before, because like right now, this is a certain percentage of it, and you'll see when I take more damage, either this grayed out portion, it's either going to expand or it's going to shrink with the yellow portion of the health bar. You know, because you can recover so much HP per heal. I'll use it after this. Yeah, now I'm going to use it. See how much bigger it is now? Get him, main. Well, yeah, but like, I'm not in. Nothing's gonna one-shot me when I'm at 75k HP in the Handover, right? So, again, you'll get more HP and the ship, has more health. But, same time, too, you know, you lose the advantage you get from the adrenaline rush. God, the main hurts. We're gonna turn around. This is gonna hurt again from the main. I mean, we managed to get down to 40k. Might go down here. Why is everyone hiding up on the island? If we were very lucky, we might be able to survive and get a heal off. Nope. We'll try her again. You gotta use them heals fast. Look, man, like, if I had a machine that I could see the future, yeah. But, I don't know, like, in competitive, I use them a lot faster. But in randoms, it's like, well, if I'm sitting back here in the back and I'm being a punching bag and I'm not in, if you're in a position where you can disengage and be fine, there's no real reason to pop the heal the second you take damage. I see so many players do that. They get scratched and then they're on their heal. It's like, well, you're wasting a good chunk of it. You got to try and get it the most you can out of it. I mean, in that case, yeah, played out where I probably should have used it sooner. But I didn't know that the other 3 battleships behind me were just going to sit there and not go after the main and the Colombo. It's all in the game of riding Adrenaline Rush. Devastation. And main is just crazy, too. 16 of 16-inch guns is just a lot. It's like, it's a Colombo and a main, and they went to the island, and, like, if you go back on the stream, they all just... They stopped on that island. It's like... There's like 5 of us and 2 of them, and we can sink their main right now, which I did get them down to 40k, but they just like, nah, you can go forward and get shot. We're going to sit behind this island. I just don't understand. It's like, we can sink their super ship now, and probably beat the crap out of their Colombo, and then just... No port slots. Okay, so what I would do, Angelic, sell off like the low tier ships. You don't really need like the tier 3 or the tier 4 ships. And as you play the game, I have like, I don't know how many port slots in my port right now. Because they I don't know anymore, but they used to give them away just like candy back in the day. But yeah, you don't need to keep an entire line in your port. I typically keep the tier 6 to the tier 10 in port, and then I'll I'll go back, and if I really like a low tier ship, I'll pick it up. I love being set on fire right away. There's a couple of, hey, you can move. There's some websites. There's some channels on YouTube that the whole thing is royalty-free music for streamers and such. Yeah, I've never had to buy port slots, and I have a bunch of ships. It's like Snow said, the battle pass. They're in the battle pass. Dude, and the Annapolis are over here? Holy crap. I seem to have made the tactical mistake of leaving spawn. It was a good hit on the Annapolis, though. Oh, come on, Handover guns. Hey, we got the Annapolis at least. My God. I just left spawn. I didn't go anywhere. I just left spawn. Holy crap. The focus fire is real. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more try to get a good match. Yeah, when the frickin' Yugamo rushes you just to dump torps on you, and then in front of a the new super light cruiser, you know they just want you dead. Holy super ship game, Batman. See, I'm losing like I think probably like 500,000 credits every match, like this. Yeah, but it's like, the whole point of the ship is that you can have 14-kilometer secondary guns. So it just seems kind of pointless if you're playing the ship and you build everything to the main battery guns. It looks interesting. Obviously, I haven't played it. I mean, I don't think it's even out for like super testers yet or anything. So, 12 203mm guns at tier 9 is pretty intriguing sounding. So we'll see. I think the dockyard's pretty good. It's 2,000 dubs a stage. You only need 2 stages to complete it. So it's either 4,000 dubs, or if you have the Leipzig, you get 2 stages for free, and then you get a free tier 9. That's pretty good. So there's that. The stages should be easier than Missouri, right? Because it's a tier 9. So should be pretty good. Pretty easy grind. Well, relatively easy grind, right? I mean, still a tier 9. Obviously, like the last couple of stages are going to be pretty grindy. the torp protection of one of those Jacksonvilles. Dead. Yep. I mean, it's only 4K for a tier 9. So, I mean, that's pretty cheap. 4,000 doubloons for a tier 9 premium ship. Yeah, the Hildebrand from today's video. Oh my god. Hybrid Vermin cruiser with the option to swap between, well, not to swap it. It has torpedoes or bombers. It has both. One. He turned out, but we almost had a hero shell. The How's pushing in though. No, it's just got dive bombers, no skip bombers. Get them secondary guns. Oh. Right, apparently we just aren't meant to have this flank. Cool, the Missouri's dead. If we get the Ohio, then it's just us and the Jacksonvilles over here. Hold on. To the other side of that little mountain. Whoa. Overpins, cool. Well, thankfully, both of our destroyers are dead over here. Or at least thinking the enemy team at a faster rate than they're sinking us. Nice 18k there. See, because I'm spawning this Ohio, he's about to go dark. Yep. Up to 1.3 mil. What's the Jacksonville's thing do? There we go, that was a good hit. Dead. Thank you. Makes the HE shells better as I increase their pins and stuff. Come on, just sit it down. Hey, double sits. Hero shells there. We'll plan up, see if we can spot the Ohio, see what he's getting up to. You get angled out to this Handover. Oh, so he just coming around the corner. Bad decision, Ohio. There a better reload on our secondaries on this Handover. Everyone used all of their funny buttons at once. See, we don't get bullied for leaving spawn. You can do things in the Handover. Just wouldn't really call it a meta ship by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, I think those first two shots were locked on, the other two were not. Got one full pin and an overpin. There it is. Not meta, but it's fun. It's fun when it works, yeah. Oh, come on. Pottery got him. And then there was a Shimakaze. Cross the map, blind fire their Shimakaze. Nope. What do we think he is? Well, it's going to be a very long, well, no, we're at 850 points, so. Plus, it's going to be a very long 7 minutes, but we're pretty close to winning. Oh, there he is. Indianapolis just burst him down. Alright, I think we probably still lost money this round. Because of the insane repair cost of the super ships. Let's see. So we got 922,000 credits. And we only made 55,000 credits. That is... Yeah. That's the super ship bill there, fellas. Alright. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to see now? I want to see. We can. Let's pop into Rhode Island since she is currently available at the moment. Yeah, and this is with premium time. Oh yes. How many port slots do I have? 80 vacant port slots. Yeah, you just gotta play the game, take part in the events and stuff, and port slots will not be a problem going forward. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they've like toned down how many port slots they've been given away. But yeah, they're still usually not an issue. Halford, all right. I'll bring out the Halford next. Such a weird premium ship, a weird combination of skills. Yeah, no, I at the start for me too, because I was trying to keep like all the ships I had grinded out. So just like I don't know if he's still here, but whoever here it's just whoever was asking earlier, something happened to me. I got to the North Carolina and I ran out of port slots. But yeah, I just went and sold the lower tier ships and it was fine. I don't have the United States. I do not have that. It becomes so evil to play. Well, I've played it before when it was on the PT server when it was first coming out in the Grand Battles battle. I played it some way, shape, or form, but I don't have it. I don't think I do, at least. Think you spend your coal. You actually want the Halford? I wouldn't really recommend her because it's a weird playstyle because you have to combine, CVs with destroyers. CVs are a very passive gameplay style when it comes to, of course, the ships because you got to park your ship somewhere and go fly the planes around. But DDs are very active and such, so it's Trump is better. Trump is better in my opinion. I think most will agree that Trump is much better than the Halford because the Trump's airstrikes are way better than what you get on the Halford. Like you can really use the airstrikes as your main source of damage on the Trump, not the guns of the Trump. even with it being slow, like the Trump itself, yeah, Trump's quite good. I mean, the planes, you know, the planes went slow. Best master of non-cruiser line, the American cruiser line. Most of the American ships are jack of all trades, masters of none. That is most of the American line down to a T. 2 fires of the GK. Is Tia out there? Waiting for the GKs. Yep. And with Thunder, we can try to farm down a little bit on, which would be really ironic. Hybrid CVs win? I don't know. That's a pretty good question. Well, I mean, CVs here with the CV rework, they're going to be able to control their secondaries as like their main battery guns. So that'll be pretty cool. Especially with, like, you know, Graf Zeppelin. Burning down Thunder, pretty ironic. I'm not sure if you ever had any CVs that are actually fitted with, like, you know, hull-mounted torpedoes. Because CVs weren't meant to be frontline combat vessels ever. Unless you're the Graf Zeppelin, but yeah. We're going to touch the Vermont here. Oh, no, we might just squeeze on by. There we go. Oh, welcome, Angelic. Should be a Perma 5 for some time on the Thunderer. Oh, let's see, I saw him shoot, but I didn't see any shells leave his barrel, so unless he got a squib load going on. Oh, hey. Do you think the Shimakaze is that close? Let's find out. Let me get up to this, closer to the island, and then we'll find out. Nope. Oh, Colombo, that's just rude. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think the cap's clear, though. You get the improved turret traverse skill, and you get his Confederate skill where you get like a 20% boost to your main battery reload time. And if you manage to get a double strike, you get a boost to your concealment, which is really funny. Hindenburg. Get a move on Rhodey. We're a little bit too close to the sun there, but we've oh, nope, Columbo's still on us. I never said Columbo was bad, has never been on the receiving end of her mini 15-inch guns. Might be able to make this gap. Yeah, I think we're good. We get turned around. Get our stern in that gap. Oh. Or we just outrun them. That's cool too. I say, hey, your other set ran out. That set should too, hopefully. Oh, good chunk of the Columbo. We have a 19-second reload now. Lost our Santander. Non-pins on the GK. Come on, just a couple fires on the GK would be lovely. Thank you. We Damacon that right away. We need to sink some more ships. They're kind of bringing it back here. That Shima's got to be in the A-cap. Oh, yep, there he is. There he is. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Oh, 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 oh. So, okay, calm down, Castilla. Dang. Did she have two 18-inch guns? Oh, wasn't that like just a trial run deal or something like that? So I know they gave like one submarine an 18-inch gun for some reason. Oh my god, he's so low. We're back into cruiser mode now. Lindenberg, just take the hint already, guy. I hit him and he's still alive? What? Whew. A moment of peace and quiet. Oh, dang. Right into the mountains. On the Richtofen. Holy crap. I need to just live. I'm out of heals, so. Ooh. Boom, you can go down anytime you want to, bud. Oh my god. Okay, we are going to the back of the map, and we are going to just exist there. What's spotting me? Oh, the Shimakaze? I'm gonna go chill with the carrier for a bit. Though the carrier is being attacked by the Castilla. How is that GK still alive? Well, it still takes out the GK, but then we lose the Marceau. Cool, I got that off for free. What's my reload time now? 17.7. Oh, nicely done, Yugamo. I really am just a large cruiser at this point. Dude, that Yugamo's coming in clutch over here. And the Castilla just took a good chunk of the Colombo's HP off as well. Oh, might get him here. Yep. Surviving is also important, my children. You don't want to give up your points so easily to the enemy team. 2.3 mil potential on a Rhode Island, though. We're definitely going to get Dreadnought if we live. Oh, last second AA crew. Everyone on our team is so low. Hindenburg, I really like Hindenburg. The grind there is not fantastic, especially the mid-tier German cruiser grind. But if you can get through it, Hindenburg's great. This is incredibly awkward. Dang. Oh, he's got a double strike because he took out the sub too. It was the Hindenburg that did me. Well, I guess the CV did spot me, so there is that. I don't know. I don't know. You got a Yugamo and a Richthofen left. Okay, the Yugamo's going hands-on with the Shimakaze. There you go. Oh, 995 HP though. Well, he can take B now. And Richthofen should be able to kill the Hindenburg. Depending on what he's got left in his arsenal. Guess we'll see what happens later. You can check today's video for like detailed on that German cruiser. I just really would have wished they would have did like a big gear first and then do the singular gear. We'll hop into a match with it. Like do a big gear first and then you can do the ridiculous hybrid ship after, right? Cause like you already have the Siegfried and the Aegir, which are, well, the Aegir is pretty popular. Siegfried, not so much. So I really think we should have either gotten like an Aegir with another turret on it, or like a more accurate Aegir. Like I said in today's video, it should have been like a Yoshino Azuma treatment where we got an Aegir that's like more accurate, a little bit tankier, more HP. Some more German goodies bolted to the deck. I don't know what else. I guess you could give it a spotter or a fighter or something. That would have been a good place to start, and then you can do the silly hybrid cruiser gear because it would make more sense with the the line that exists with the Siegfried and the gear, right? But I guess an Aegir with working guns and secondaries. Yeah, like an Azuma to Yoshino thing. Give her more accurate guns, better reload. Or maybe you can leave them as is and just give her like another turret or something. It should have been a bigger Aegir first. And then the goofy hybrid ship. But they didn't do that. They were going for the hybrid ship first. Which, I mean, it's a pretty interesting concept, having two different types of squads. So there is that. I think a 9-gun Siegfried would have been a little bit too much. Because, I mean, that's 9 15-inch guns on a cruiser. Which, that's a lot of firepower to have. They would have had to, like, absolutely glass cannon it to give it any chance of being balanced. Like, just take this, stretch it out, slap another turret on the back, would have been fine. Or again, just make these guns more accurate, a little bit better armor, and, drop another 8k on the HP, would have been fine. Well, but, I mean, keep in mind, too, with the Hildebrand, that the CV rework is still a thing, and that's going to severely nerf CV spotting, so you got to keep that in mind. That's like with the Commissar. I didn't really recommend getting it because it's a steel ship, and we have the rework coming out that's going to affect hybrid ships too. So may want to wait till we see what happens with that before before you drop steel on a hybrid ship. You can check out, there's an email linked down below. If you're in the community Discord, which is linked to that in the description as well, there's a replay posting channel where you can post your replays at. Yeah, no, like definitely. I mean, again, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much uncertainty about what's going to happen with the CV rework that I wouldn't really be dumping a huge amount of money into hybrid ships right now. Either way. Granted, like hybrid ships, spotting is a thing with them, but it's not as big of a deal as it is with like CVs, because hybrid ships, you don't want to like hover around a ship for a ton of time, because you have your own guns, you're worrying about your own ship, right? Whereas CVs, if you can do that because your own ship's not in danger, if you're okay with not doing damage for a certain period of time. 66 HP on the Biskavika. Whoa. Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm surprised that the commissars are showing up in clan battles as much as they are. I didn't like the commissar that much, and apparently I'm in the minority for that, but that's what it is. Hello, Santander. Finally. Get a little peace and quiet back here. So Anhalt, Borodino, and Flandre, which one do I recommend? Oh man. There's some interesting ships. Flandre's a good tank. The guns can be infuriating at times because they're not all that accurate. Borodino can be very good when its guns work. Anhalt's just... How is that a Citadel? Okay. Anhalt's good, but it's slow. So if you take her and like take Brisk, she can work. She has the funny torpedoes. Yeah, you kind of reached down and got kind of like the weird tier 8 battleships, huh? They're definitely some of the most unique tier 8 battleships. I'll give you that for sure. Yeah, the 20K Alpha Torp. Well, yeah, it largely depends on the planes. The Tone, I just don't get, because I gave her the tier 6 plane. The Tone has the same planes as the Issei does, but she gets one less of them, and it takes longer for her planes to prepare than the Issei's planes for some reason. Are they rare? Oh, do you mean like you don't see them in game? Because I'm pretty sure all those, you can actually buy them right now. I think, at least. I think. Maybe. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen Borodino in the shop. Oh, New Orleans. Nope, she's getting murdered. I'm gonna grab this hill right here. On European, like the Pan-Euro DDs, they're pretty good. The faster torpedoes are pretty cool. It makes it easier to get torpedoes on target. Targets on the target. I haven't played them myself. Well, I played the Smallland. Smallland's pretty good because it's really good at doing the cap contesting thing that I like to do with my DDs. But Holland's more of a torpedo-focused destroyer with some gun capability. A is really nice on them, that's for sure. I was going to the middle because they were kind of pushing up the mid, but that got stopped. I guess we'll go walk towards the Minnesota and the Shazong over here. Italian DDs are really good at like low and mid tier. They actually get kind of worse as you get up to higher tier because they rely so much on that SAP alpha, and the SAP alpha is so amazing on like mid and like low and mid upperish tier. Once you get to tier 8, the other DDs start to catch up to you in terms of DPM, like their guns just reload faster, so they're able to throw enough HE in your face to outperform your SAP DPM. So they're actually a really good mid-tier grind, which is unlike most other ships in the game where the mid-tiers are kind of where the struggle is at, right? But again, they have been buffing the higher tier Italian DDs, so you do have a bit better performance at higher tier now because of that. The French destroyers, the one we have out right now, they're great running gunboats, which I really like that gameplay style. So I do quite like the Kleber line. The Wichita doing dough. Bruh! Brother! Are you kidding me? Oh, come on, game. Oh, come on. Oh. That is ridiculous. I even dunked the shells in the water. For the Shazong. That's some BS. I know I was abusing that tactic earlier, but I mean, like with cruiser caliber, I mean 305. That should have been arming. Shoreline for beginners, you're not gonna, believe this, but the American line is. America is like pretty much where you should start with for anything, pretty much. Let's see if the Soviet bias can change our luck any. Where's my Khabarovsk at? There she is. Are those 3 ships ones the best Probably Flandre, but like the guns are so trollish on it. I don't really like it that much. Just straight through that Shazong side. Perfectly flat broadside. Oh, Lord. Yes, Frost, we were talking about that earlier. It's the Amarante Oquendo, right? Nice now. Play it like a really big cruiser. Well, we'll play her next. Annapolis is pretty much a Des Moines with another turret bolted to it with the funny button. So you can it's pretty goofy. It was when they're allowed in CBs, she's normally a pretty common pick because of the DPM. Yeah, this is the Khabarovsk. She's the Tier 10 Soviet Special Destroyer, resource ship, resource destroyer. See, like, I don't know. I call anything that you don't grind out in the game a premium ship. I know there's differences, but it's just like special ship, reward ship, resource ship, whatever. You get her for coal. She's a big destroyer. I think in real life it was meant to be a destroyer leader class. She's one of the original run and gun destroyers. And they came out with the Kleber and just, you know, it just outperforms the Khabarovsk, unfortunately. Yeah, she does have an armor belt. And she has excellent performance on her main battery guns. Oh, come on, game. A Cyclone when I'm playing Khabarovsk. That sucks. Because the whole thing about Khabarovsk is that you, I don't have the legendary mod for Kaba yet, unfortunately. The whole thing about Khabarovsk is that you use the range to your advantage because you have the nice ballistics with the Soviet shells. Use that in your speed to your advantage. They're typically from around 11-12 kilometers out. But when there is a cyclone, that's hard to do. Yep. Oh, so there's no way the Alaska shells actually catch me. I think there's a permafires on the Alaska as well. We actually might get the Alaska down here. Oh, the Des Moines got him. Alright. That's one cruiser dead. Go back in and see if we can find the Rugamo. He's somewhere in our 9.7 kilometer detection range. Best way to earn credits, capping caps, and shooting destroyers. I have a whole video breaking down... there he is. Breaking down the economy. If you look up how to grind credits fast in the economic rework, like on my channel, it should come up. Oh, he is so low. Oh, I don't want to see that from that close. Hello. Oh, come. Really? Really? It's always the last shell. Gonna go dark, and his last shell sets fire on me. He's got to be at like 1,000 or 2,000 HP. Once we get him down, we can go run down there and bully the battleships. They gave her this improved heal a little while ago, and it's made her so much more playable in today's World of Warships. He's swarming down our breast pretty good. I'm going to put a stop to that. No one touches our breast but us. Jeez. Smoke firing penalties are crazy for destroyers. Hi. 110 HP, my god. He must have been having the time of his life with his adrenaline rush. How's the Johnson? You can watch my review on it. It's pretty good. It's basically, you know, if you have a love of the Fletcher class and you want a more aggressive, more gun-focused Fletcher, it's pretty good. It's obviously not what I would have wanted for the Johnston. You know, I wanted something with like a heal and full, you know, full gun focus. Ideally, you know, they should have basically Jean Barded it, put it up to tier 10, give it a, you know, better performance of its main battery guns and the heal and stuff, and yeah. I think that would have been a better route to take, but they obviously didn't think so. So they made what they made, which what they made I think is still a pretty good tier 9 destroyer, especially with the sat burst, because you only have like a 9-second reload on the sat burst, so you can use that a lot more than you can in the other ships that have that burst mechanic on it, because they have like incredibly long reload times afterwards. So, yeah, it's not what I wanted, but it's pretty decent. See if we catch. Ooh, I found something else to go play with. Gardenia on Warships Fest. What is that? I'm guessing that's a ship. Oh, oh, oh! It's one of those games. Well, I have carpet in this room, so I have a little piece of like plexiglass. Um, my chair keeps rolling off of it. All right, good night now. Hey Delta, how's it going? On DevFest, a meeting of Warships players. So is it like Anchors Away? All right, let me. Oh, passed him up. Oh, Poland. No, I won't be in Poland. I'm over here in the United States, so it's a bit of a journey for me. Secondary build? Yeah, why not? Check on the main page. See what's going on in Poland. It's probably not going to be the North American page. Yeah, no, it's not. But you know, I'm not going to be there. Or it is on the other side of the world. A new video of the best silver earners in game again. I did one a few weeks ago, but it's basically, and I mixed it up in that last video because like I threw some lower tier ships in there, like the Duke of York. But basically, it boils down to Azuma, Kearsarge, and really any tier 9 premium ship that you are good in and can get consistent damage with. That's going to be the ship that's going to print you the money. I've been to, well, I've only really been to one thing. I've been to Carrier Con on the Hornet. But unfortunately, when I got our plane tickets, it was a one-day deal. So we were going to get there the day before, spend the night on the ship, do Carrier Con, and then our flight was at like 5 o'clock in the evening. But then they added it on to another day with World of Warships, so I wasn't there for the second day of that. How's my dream card? Camara's doing fine. She's just chilling. It's actually chilling at my parents' house right now because I don't have any place to park it over here. It's doing good. We I haven't done too much to it since then because I bought it and then I spent like $3,000 or $4,000 on it over 2 years, and now it's just kind of chilling. Because now, like, I get that steering wobble figured out, and then it's cosmetic stuff after that, and that's where it gets expensive. What about DDs? Well, again, anything that's a tier 9 premium ship is great for earning credits. So, like, I don't know if it's available like year round, but the Kitakaze, like the tier 9 gunboat Japanese DD, there's a color version of it that makes credits. Kids at tier 8, that'll make you some good credits, especially if you played as a cap contesting anti-destroyer destroyer. Like, just find a tier 9 premium that you're comfortable in, and then go watch my video on how to grind credits, and take the information in that video, take your favorite tier 9 ship into battle, and you'll make money. And a very simple way to make money too is to get a premium account, which is not really that expensive, and Wargaming gives away a lot of premium time. There's the West Virginia 44. Oh, we got lucky there. Texas beached. Warships Fleet Fest 2024. That's taking place in Poland? Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. A little sketchy. So we don't have any... Oh, but I would say there's... Where's our DDs at? We have one DD spawned in on the other side of the map. I plan on giving her the double 5-inch guns per turret, but that never came to fruition. We're just gonna go dark. I'm tired of being a punching bag for these 3 ships out west. Yeah, 15-kilometer concealment. I think you can even call that concealment at that point. That's just that you're just visible from everywhere. Oh, Cachalot. Y'all forget something that isn't me for like one salvo, fellas? I've got 1.5 mil potential in a friggin' tier 7 game. BG got this dude. This dude has not gotten off my case this entire time. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna take her out again, just so I'm. Hopefully, I get a match where I'm not entertaining an entire flank with my presence. That's the thing about the Gneiss now. You're so fast. You're so fast. You're going to find yourself in the front of the team a lot, and everyone wants to shoot you because they know you're a damaged pinata. But that was also kind of a sucky flank to be on with the Gneiss now because there's just so much open water. And the only really place you get some island cover is the caps. So that's the thing about the German brawlers, the mainline German battleships. You need a flank that's got some island cover that you can hop between the islands and break contact and get close to the enemy team. If you don't get that, it's just a rough go all around. Wait. Oh man. These Goombas managed to double up tier 2 divisions. Okay, it's a bit better map for it. Going to go south around to the so you get blessed matchmaking. And there's submarines involved too. Yeah, we're gonna go south, there's no subs down south. Yes, because you can use islands to break line of sight, and you can, kind of like hop in between them to get closer to the enemy team. Because if you're in the open water, most brawling battleships have terrible concealment. So if you're in the open, everyone can see you, everyone can farm you, and you're like what happened there. I tried to get close, I lost a bunch of HP, I turned around, big open side of the map, no place for me to go dark, got farmed down and died, right? So when you have island cover, you can, use it to offset your terrible concealment. No knees, though. No Langley. They aren't going to be able to do anything this match. Well, there's only a couple of tier 7, so they might still get some done, but not in an ideal situation for them. So he's in the mid. That's where the Langley spawned. I think the CV spawns mirror each other. No, they don't actually. Oh, I thought we were going to get the one to Citadel him. We got a Hawkins up here and a Mastrel. He's not quite in range yet. And a bounce and one full pin. It's just that one DD and that one cruiser. Might just run down this flank. Up there he is again. Ooh, there we go. There's a sit. And nothing. Sad, big sad. Oh, Hermes. Oh no, bud. You weren't paying attention to the mini-map, were you? Too much lead. A couple of overpins. Oh, and the Renown just deletes them. Think he missed his rocket planes, or they didn't pin or something? The Hawkins is going to go down here. He popped his heel. Turned his rotor ever so gently to the right and threw off my shells. There he goes. Okay, now we gotta go run up north. We start Tier 4 CV did not get sunk, so there's that. Oh, hey, someone's in secondary range. Like 2 seconds. Oh, what? I threaded the shell underneath his frickin' his float plane catapult. There he goes. I know, he's dead. Okay. Hello, Andrea Dorio. Okay. The Gneisenau guns, I don't miss them. Especially, I mean, they're you know, it's much better at range, especially after they buffed them some time ago. But still, you know, at further ranges, it's just ah. There we go. That could be pretty good. And it was pretty good. There we go. And the good thing with the Gneisenau secondaries is that she has the German 128, so they can pin 32 millimeters of armor. Which means when you're top tier, the secondaries can pretty much pin everything, like literally everything. Except for, of course, you know, belt armor, right? Mott still just chilling in his smoke? Yeah, he was. Dodge that. Got a Doogie York, a Ganaisanao, and a Gokase all out over here just chilling. One shell, just poker. Okay. Really? That had a secondary hit on the Gokase, but it wasn't enough to kill it apparently. Hello, other guys now. Those should run out. Oh, really? Really? Okay. Good on him. That's Research Bureau ship. That's the Ohio, hands down. Should be a dead Ganiza now. Yep. That's the Duke of York left. Oh, and the Fuso way out there. Should I do the 4th of July event? I mean, I get what you can get for free out of it, you know. I wouldn't spend a ton of money on it. I feel like the Johnston out of the container, that's pretty cool. As with any event, I always say, get what you can get for free out of it, and if what's going on in the event is something that you like, I mean, if you got the money, it's your money, But I usually just, again, get what you can get for free out of it and call it a day. I think we might have him, but he might also have us here. He got us, but he should burn out. Come on, he was so low. He's still burning. Ah, no, he had a damage con. He is so close to dead. Alright. Fletcher's better. Fletcher's the better all-around DD. Johnston's better at, I mean, sinking other DDs in the Fletcher because of that burst. But, like, for being, like, all-around DD, yeah, Fletcher is better. I do agree on that point. Alright, Flandre was next. On Charles, where are you? Yeah. Yep. All right. I don't much like the California. It's slow. It's, but I think about the California is that the the um the Arizona does the same thing the California does, but it's a tier lower, so it gets better matchmaking, and it has the same guns as the California. So I would recommend the Arizona over the California just because of that. Um, the the Tennessee is looking to be like a supercharged California, so that may be something to keep an eye out for. But we'll see. Oh, it's this how discounted are we talking about though? Is there really a bad Fletcher variant of the game? I think not. Halford. Everything else is fine in my opinion. The Halford is not. I should say everything else is at the very least fine in my opinion. I don't think the Halford is. 2,900 doubloons. If you like the Vermont playstyle, but without the ability to have those big guns that can overmatch, yeah, not really. You don't get the overmatching capabilities until you get to the Vermont. So if you like the Vermont gameplay style, it's kind of okay, but again, you can get the same thing but better at a tier lower with the Arizona. I'll give you Halford. I have Halford. That is true. California did get the acceleration buff a little while ago. And I think she got a slight reload buff? Fighter Net secondary build. So here's the thing about French secondaries. All of these secondary guns, these are not armored. They will get knocked out very quickly. The German ones are armored and survive for much longer. Plus, they don't pin jack. They have like 17 millimeters of pin. It's quite bad. IFHE and melts everything. Okay, here's the thing about IFHE. This is a tier 8 battleship with 15-inch guns, which means in these tier 10 games, there's ships that are going to be broadside onto me that I'm going to have to use HE on, and now that just murders your fire chance. I don't think, because it's 17 millimeters. If you put IFHE on, okay, I'll double check when I get back to port. They either pin like 17 or like 19 millimeters. If you put IFHE on that, then you're pinning like a whopping 20-something millimeters of armor, which still isn't good enough at tier 8. So, I don't really think it's worth it. Again, I'll double check when I get back in port, but I think that's the story with the guns, with the secondary guns. There is a... Oh, whoops. There is a North Carolina right there that I wish to touch. Oh, how is that not a citadel? Yeah, North Carolina's got an exposed citadel. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we can catch this North Carolina when he comes around the corner over here. The GK may actually beach, it looks like. Yeah, I think that North Carolina's just gonna like mosey around the corner, so we're gonna prepare for that. Unless he's turned it out at the last second. Oh, he stopped. Oh, that's 22 just from pins. Welcome to the Wooster game. Maybe, overpins. Hello, North Carolina. How you doing? Ooh, now the Flandre dispersion's kicking in. There they go. So glad the tier 10 battleships are staying back there. We overpin the North Carolina, that's interesting. Why are they just chilling behind the A-cap when it's wide open over there? But okay. That's fine, I guess. Alright, so let's go check out the secondaries. I did a video on the Flandre secondaries. And if I remember right, yeah, they're 100mm guns. So they only pin 17mm of armor. That's literally nothing at tier 8. They can't even pin superstructure armor. So yeah, you're gonna get nothing out of the pins. So with the IFHE you can pin 21. Which at that point is again just superstructure. And yeah, you can say the 5% fire chance true, but again, like from my experience, the Germans are the only ones that armor their secondary guns. So what you have happen is you have all these secondaries get knocked out, and then now all of your your commander build points and modules are just worthless. So it's you know, sometimes it'll work if RNG smiles in your favor and the turrets survive, but it's just not, in my opinion. Okay, not from my experience. I tried it on the Flandre, and when I was trying to brawl, they got knocked out left, right, and center with the skills and with the modules built into them. They just got obliterated. Like, if you played the all sauce, same problem there. If you want to build into like Singers and the all sauce, same thing happens. They just get knocked out. I mean, agree to disagree from my experience. Because trust me, I've tried secondary builds on just about every ship in the game. Let's check the hood out and see if we blow up or not. Oh. You enjoying the sap on the Colombo sofa? I've tried a secondary build in Louisiana. There's a video on the channel called the Ultimate Dumb Builds Guide. And, like, yeah, it's got a bunch of them, but it doesn't have the improved reload. It doesn't have the improved... it doesn't have the improved accuracy either that like the Ohio or the Massachusetts gets. Like, there's a lot of them, especially if I think you can get them all on the shooting to the left side, the port side of the ship. There's a bunch over there. Like, yeah, again, if RNG smiles upon you and you can get the fire chance, well, you know, and your fire chance comes in clutch, it can be goofy. So glad we're getting another hybrid CV cruiser now. That's exactly what this game needed. Musashi? Alright, we'll take up Musashi next. Yeah, look at the matchmaking. It's a tier 7 game. Surov, Nagato, Colorado, Heinrich, Warspy, New York, October Revolution, Zara, Leander, Omaha, Minakazi, and a Cachalot. We have a Furious, 2 Schoenhorst, Hood, New Max, New York, Bretagne, Flint, Treno, Krasny Cream, T-22, and a Cachalot. Alright. Hello, Warspite. Hello, Leander. Oh, Ozzy. Oh, Minakazi fast. I mean, it's just like normal Zuma. It's just got, you know, Azure Lane stuff all over it. Zuma herself's a pretty good credit farmer. So it's a pretty good credit farmer. good pins on the war spike. Yeah, no, it's a good credit farmer. So there's that. I mean, you gotta be very careful though, because just like the Azuma, it's very explodey. Armor is very thin. See, the Yoshino's even better. With the dispersion, at least. Credit printing, mathematically, the Azuma is better because it's got the 2-9 premium economy. But like with the Yoshino, if you can do more damage, you can make more money. But I mean, Azuma consistently will make more credits than the Yoshino. No. Oh, someone slapped him though. Why should I play Warships off camera? I mean, a bit. What do you mean like off camera though? Like when I'm not making a video? Or like when I'm not, well, I mean, probably when I'm not making a video, huh? Ooh, that was a weird lag spike. I'm not... I mean, I can't give you, like, a number. Like, how much do I play it off camera? I mean, a decent bit. I mean, new lines come out, I grind them up for... I mean, usually everything's for the channel, because that's... When you make a video a day, that's typically what you're in it for, right? There he is. Well, tagging with the try to tag with the 4 guns on the way up, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. No. Yeah, I had to turn because I was pretty sure that the Minakaze had already dumped his torps. Yeah, I'm still playing Shadow of the Earth Tree. I'm just sad I didn't do that well on the channel. Yeah, so like after I beat 2 of the harder bosses in the DLC, they go and like buff your character in the Elden Ring DLC. There's like a 10% damage buff and a 10% damage reduction that your character takes. I was like, dang, all right then. What if the character on that dragon thing would have been better? It wouldn't have been as bad, but the camera was just so terrible in that boss fight. And then, like, I've seen the comment, like, oh, the camera's just part of it. It's like, well, maybe the camera's terrible, and everyone agrees that the camera's terrible. Maybe the camera should be fixed. You know, because I didn't know it, but like I kind of sped run the TLC by going to that boss, then running straight to that other boss. So I'm just kind of taking it slow and like clearing out some of the stuff that I've missed in between. Because most of my free time here recently has been working on Jutland. So I haven't had a. Oh, hey, Minakazi. I had too much free time because of that. Can we shoot the Minakazi secondaries? Oh, you can. Thank you. Happy goodbye, Biscuit Man. One day late. Yeah, 4th of July. Neutrino for getting in on the action. Yep, there go the torpedoes. I did run into the machine gun crossbow guy early on. That was pretty entertaining. Have I played with PQ? I've ran into him in a couple of games. I've never like divisioned with him, if that's what you're asking. There we go. Now let's not get vibe checked in return. Well, I wish her DFAA was as good as it used to be. Back when it was just you know, no to planes. Oh, we almost got away with that. Those your torpedoes, Zara. Dang. Yeah, it was either get vibe checked by the skip bombers or gamble with the Warspite broadside. Unfortunately, my gamble did not pay off. Well, we got the Zara at least. All right. Where next? Anything was. In a match, 88. No, 188 Musashi, there we go, with Ganiza now, of all ships. It was a double CV game. One was a Kaga, one was some other tier 6 CV that had like a ton of planes. And they chose me, but I shut down their planes, so. I'm gonna run to bathroom while we matchmake with Musashi. I will hopefully be back before we go. So, 1 second. Oh, look at that. Oh, Musashi Tier 7 game in Arms Race, too. There's a CV game. I don't know, Musashi's always been a little overrated for me. Like, is it good? Yes. It's very good. But, like, the amount of money people are willing to throw up for this ship, it's insane. Like, if you haven't, like, paid attention to, like, the Musashi auctions when she comes back for auction, I think Wargaming probably makes, like, an easy 2 mil during the weekend that goes up. Because people will just throw money at the game to get this ship. Like, if it was still like a free XP ship, or if it was a coal ship, it would be quite excellent. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a Yami with worse dispersion, with essentially no AA, and a tier 9 slot that can see super ships, including super carriers. It does have the tier 9 premium economy, it does have the 18.1 inch guns, so like, yeah, again, mathematically and on paper, it looks like it's a very good pickup, which if you get in like a Santa container or like a super container, yes, you have an excellent ship on your hands. But coughing up, 300,000 doubloons to get it, which yes, some people have put that in the auction to get her. That's a little much in my opinion. You gotta keep in mind too, people will, like, there's a screenshot going around of someone that threw 300,000 doubloons at the auction. Oh yeah, no, like, I mean, like, that's 100% on you, if you're paying that much for this ship in the auction, I hope you enjoy it. Because since it's a doubloon auction, you have to buy the doubloons in the first place, So, like, Wargaming gets the money either way, even if you don't win the auction, right? So, it's insane. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's not that good, Well, it's not really pay to win, because the Musashi, again, like, is it good? Yes. But like, it's got its weaknesses, especially in today's World of Warships, where like even these these tier 8 CVs are a big threat for it. The 18-inch guns, guess what they do at lower tier? Overpin everything. Yeah, you can clap some battleships, but you're gonna be overpinning a lot of everything. Watch me Citadel this point now, or miss it. No, we ain't got gold ammo yet, so I don't think you can start throwing it around the pay-to-win accusations just yet. Oh. Musashi was first banned at tier 9 CB. Yeah. Wait, in a setting like that, obviously it's going to be a little busted. You know, in a competitive tier 9 setting, when you have dedicated spotting, everyone's on comms and such, yeah, it's going to be crazy. But like the Japanese Battleship dispersion is quite bad if you've never played it. If you ever played down the Japanese Battleship line. On the Yami, you know, you can get the unique upgrade that helps a lot in it. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. You have to launch a fighter, and then you hit C to change to the top-down look. Not fighter, a spotter. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, too. Good point. There's no CVs in clan battles, so that gets rid of one of Musashi's biggest weaknesses. There we go. We're going to get the Heinrich down. See, he's at lower HP, and he's closer to me, and he scares me more. We'll deal with the Kearsarge here in a second. Good hit, 13k through the nose. Oh, Kearsarge actually launching his planes from this close to me. Oops, sorry. Let me just give you all whiplash. Luchin, he's good on both. I'd use him on both. Hello, Kearsarge. Essentially, you can't take the unique upgrade of the Musashi. You can't take the reload mod, and I think I got what? I think you have a 26-second reload base. So now I'm down to 24-second reload, which that is a little goofy. Oh, yeah, I mean, not at the same time, but I mean, like, you can take him off of one and put him on the other. Yo, what is that? What is that? See what I'm talking about that Japanese Battleship dispersion? Dutch, stop trying to up your stocks, my guy. I'm about to get a Kearsarge in my face. Turret number 3, time to do your duty for the Emperor. Cute. We're bowling tonight, you're hitting the splits. I saw a Cybertruck yesterday around here. They're kind of smaller than I expected. Hi, Colorado. How you doing? Can we do 16K in one salvo to North Carolina? Yes, we can. I claim this Colorado. I need one more for Yamamoto's funny. No, don't you die, Colorado. Okay. "19-second reload." They're a Tacoma size a lot here. Yeah, I thought they were bigger. No, we're one away from the funny Yamamoto thing. Yeah, like I walked up to, like, I was taller than it. Like I could look over the Cybertruck. I'm like, oh, I thought this thing was like huge. But I guess not. 1.4 mil credits for that. All right. Made money that round. Yeah, I mean, like, again, it'll make credits, but it's not worth dumping $3,000 into the game to get. But it is nice if you do get one. That is for sure. Yeah, the Tacomas, we rented one when we went to North Carolina, and if I didn't have to do like truck things, I would definitely get like a 4Runner. But I have to do truck things. I have a lot to tow, and I'm always throwing stuff in the bag, so I do need like a pickup truck. But if I did it, I'd definitely get like a Tacoma. Not a Tacoma, a 4Runner, because a 4Runner is just a SUV Tacoma, right? So it was super nice. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I need to get working on Jutland again. That's just a little bit over the 3-hour mark. I will be streaming same place, same time on Tuesday of next week, and we'll be going for the full 4 hours on that stream, so make sure you guys come out for that again. I think you guys are coming back out after we had difficulties earlier in last week trying to get Tuesdays, or was it Fridays live? No, we did have a live stream Friday. No, we didn't have a live stream Friday. No, we didn't have a live stream this Tuesday. It is Friday right now. Duh, Sealord. But anyway, guys, same place, same time next week. Hope to see you guys then. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great 4th of July weekend, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.